Hi everyone, Sandy here. Thanks so much for stopping by to take a quick look at this design team project that I did for Country Craft Creations. This is the second project that I've made using this fabulous and exclusive paper collection by Country Craft Creation called Gentleman Fleur for a steampunk album. I just have so much fun creating steampunk-like projects and albums. This is an 8.5 by 8.5 album folio. So I'm going to go over the details with you here. I do have a tutorial for this in a separate video, which I will link, and you can click on it at the end of this video. If you'll watch all the way through, there'll be a place on the screen where you can click, or you can go down below in my description and click on that. Like I said, I use the Gentleman Fleur, and I use the 8 by 8 paper collection. You can also get this in 12 by 12, but for this 8.5 by 8.5 album folio, I did use the 8 by 8 printed paper, patterned paper. I used brown artisan cardstock and the craft artisan. So let's take a quick look at this. So here on the front, I used a lot of metal gears that I had in my stash. Some of them are pieces that I bought that are jewelry pieces. You can see here, and then I added to them. I just love adding to the metal. I did use the Tim Holtz gauges that I got from Country Craft Creations, as well as the little snippets here. I added in some Prima flowers. These are the farm, I'll check the name of that. I can't remember exactly. Farm Sweet Farm by Prima. Some that I had left over, but any flowers that you might have would work. Some of these gears are from packages that I've purchased over the years. Some of them are Tim Holtz. Some of them are from my husband's shop. I've added, like, this is a key, and then on top of that I added a metal piece I know is a Tim Holtz. This is not a closure, it's just decorative. I added this ring with these keys that I had in my stash, some brown jute twine that you can also order from Country Craft Creations. I did use this fun product from Country Craft Creations. If it's still available, I'll link it down below. It's called Glitter Kiss. And this one is Sahara Gold. Added it on the blimp here. Let's see if you can see how it shimmers there. Kind of a glittery. Doesn't rub off. I really love that. I put it on with my fingers to get it right where I wanted it. I also put a little bit on the wings here, and then also on the scissors, and I love how that turned out. This has a 1.5 inch spine. Here on the back, I used one of the 8 by 8 sheets. Now I do have to trim it down just a little bit. I added one of the snippets here. I did ink all my edges of my papers, and as you can see, I have a craft mat on top of the artisan brown that I used to wrap the album. So let's take a peek in. This is not a closure piece again. This is just decorative, and I did add one of these Prima rustic clips that I had received in a design team package a while back from Country Craft Creations. Here on the inside cover, we have a pocket set that's going on. These are 2 angle pockets, and I've added in different from my scraps that I created photo booklets or mats. I used gears and the gauges with the papers. This one folds out. It's made out of a 12 by 12. Whatever size scrap you have is what you need. You make yours out of, and then I cut the paper to fit. I left sections just the cardstock so you can add photos. This is a large photo mat in here, and this is a back pocket back here where I have another photo mat flip. Now that's just a photo mat. I can't remember what I put back here. And this is a tag, so you can stick a photo under that. So that's what goes in the inside angle pockets, which I love how that turned out with the paper. And again, I added some of the gauges and the snippets and some gears. So over here on this side are the pages of this folio. They all have a 1/4 inch gussets so that you can add some of your thicker embellishments. This is the metal pieces from Tim Holtz that I got in my design team package, some snippets, the gauges, photo mats here on this one. So to the right, it opens up. I have a pocket here with some metal gears and pieces, jewelry pieces from my stash, some more of the twine and snippets. And then in here, this does untie. String is attached with one of the snippets. It unties because this does flip open the pattern paper, so you could add a photo. And then this is made from those file card set that I got in my design team package from Country Craft Creations. These are Tim Holtz. I inked them up to give the distressed look, and then I made a little tag, used a gear for a pull of the pattern paper, and added a photo mat here. So I utilized a lot of my scraps to create all of this. And this is another tag here that just used the gears and some of the scrap of the paper. So that just tucks in like that. Here on this side, because I messed up measuring my size of my printed paper, I made a little flat pocket here on the left. I love how that turned out. Here's another photo mat tag that's just wrapped around. You would put your photo underneath. I used a buckle element that I had in my stash. And then this is a photo mat, and then I added gears. So I love adding the gears to give it that look. And then it flips here. We have a full page here. I did put a photo mat, some of the gauges from Tim Holtz, the snippets, and more metal gears from my stash. This pocket, I cut the pattern paper so we have the whole image. So here on the left, I just put this tag, of course, utilizing my scraps, wrapped around. This is actually a flip open tag like that. So I just took a scrap that was about 3.5, 4 inches wide, and the 12 inches folded in half, an angle hunched and rounded the corners, and added my scraps, some metal gauges and a snippet, and then some of the twine. And so that just tucks in, and put it on the left so that I can still see this image here because I love the paper. And this is just a scrap of my cardstock that I made a mat out of. So that's the end of that. So when you close it back up, you can open it to the left. And so you have the pocket here. And inside I added another scrap of the artisan brown cardstock, rounded the corners. And this is another booklet. Fill the string on with one of the gauges. Just untie this, hopefully. Doesn't tie in a knot. There we go. And I added some of the flowers and stacked up some gauges or gears. This opens up like this. So this is made from a 12 by 12 that I folded in, and it's probably about a 4-inch side. So let me just tie this real quick to keep this all together. Just like that, and that tucks in there. And I made another little booklet out of scrap of the patterned paper, just folded it in half, rounded the corners on one side. This is one of the Tim Holtz snippets. This is a gauge. And then I made this longer tag out of a cardstock scrap, added the patterned paper. This is all from scraps. Snippet here, and then a gauge, glued two, not gauges, but 2 gears, and then added glued on the clock hands. Now, all of my metal pieces I do put on and put together with the art glitter glue, which works great for me, gives me time to move things around if I need to, and I just really love how it turns out in a project. So here on this side, I have another tie-down flap. This is, again, just a piece of the cardstock that I had, and I folded it in half and rounded the corners. I added a little tuck spot here, little belly band, some more of the snippets. So this is just held closed with some of the twine. I positioned it so that you could still see the blimp on the paper, which is the same paper that I used on the front. Another one of the snippets and a little gear. Then this folds this way, another pocket. I love these. These are Tim Holtz. I had them in my stash. These are some metal labels. I don't remember what they're called. I had the package already open. I added some brads and just glued that flat down. And in this pocket, we have a large tag with the gears. I just glued that straight down in a snippet. That goes in there like that. A large photo mat that I then put 2 smaller brown scraps to make. So you could put a big photo here, 2 small ones here. This is from the snippets, and this is the metal flat charm. I can't remember what that's called, but I will look at my design team package haul and get the name of that and link that if it's still available. This is another one that's folded in half. I used 3 of the paper Tim Holtz gauges, and then some gears and hands there. So I love how this turned out. I'll put that right there like that. And then here on the inside we have just the patterned paper. I just left it this way and didn't add anything on it to keep it from being thick. But if you wanted to, you could open this all the way up as an accordion. So that's the inside. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can put these all back in the way I had them. They can go in any way that you would like. This is a large one here. I think I had that. No, I had that one behind here. Should have put them back in when I had them. And this goes back up here. So these are the pockets, and then I just clip this one on right here. And that is the Folio album. I do have a tutorial. Click on that here at the end. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this project and want to see more, give me a thumbs up and subscribe and click on the bell so you know when my next project is up. I have a smaller one that I'll be showing you in just a day or two, maybe even less than that. So subscribe so that you won't miss out on anything. Thanks, everybody. And remember to shop at countrycraftcreations.com for your scrapbooking supplies. Bye-bye.